I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd.
Give me a hell yeah!
Boom shakalaka!
Deep throat the thing.
Boom shakalaka!
Whereas I smoke just about anything.
Shut up, Meg.
I'm not a smart man.
Do you know who I am? I'm kind of a big deal. People know me. My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
He's so esoteric, he has it coming out of his pipe. The Tin Man himself, the bringers of laugh, gas, and puff puff. Pass me some more of that backy. It's Martin on the Letterette Fridays show. And I don't know what the button is. Yay! 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 Welcome aboard, all. Yes, please calm down. Hey, put your pants back on. Welcome aboard, all. We have a great show for you tonight. We're going to bring you some daily knowledge, hit you with some tormenting trivia, lambast you with laughter, and press rewind on your nostalgia behinds, and bring your humanity to tears. But without further ado, in second chair, the CEO and producer of the Letterette Friday show, this is one massive D, too big for any scale. Derek, what's up, my man?
What's up? Look, I take my pants off whenever I want to.
No, you are.
You're not
correct,
the
sir.
boss of me.
You are correct, sir.
Anyways, I'm glad to be back after a long hiatus.
A little bit of a hiatus.
These damn kids and family obligations.
So many things.
But it's great. It's been good. It's been a good, fun season. So
many things.
I'm excited for
Let
it.
me,
how's your week, bud?
It's good. It sucked, but I'm glad we're here now at this stage because I'm relaxed. I'm in my element. The
right.
prompter's still running, and I forgot to hit the stop button. And
It's okay.
Things are going as they normally do. It's or control things or whatever. I got a little bit of a tan from all that yard work.
All that yard work.
All,
you do.
all Dem's yard works.
You look very good. I know we spent the last hour and a half talking about gardening.
And
so
then now I've got powder sitting across from me, which you would think with all the roof work, he would be darker than the guys he hires.
trust me, it'll. I'll never get that dark. Stop, I go from white to red back to white.
Yeah, I do.
No, tis the season though. Start wearing short sleeves, and I'll be like nice bronze color by the end of summer, and then my chest will be pale white. Well, it's going good. Well,
Mercy.
I'm glad you're good. I'm glad the garden's going well.
Garden's going well. The garden's is
My miniature
huge.
garden started.
I don't know if let's see who else in the chat. I got Deborah Carey, Piper Cincinnati. We got Piper Todd, Mr. Troy, the man. Who else we got? Anybody lurking around? Ron Hardcrackers, good to see you. Didn't see Phil Rivera in there, but tell Phil that I got some of his 2009 seeds to germinate.
Really?
Yeah.
What plant?
What is it? A couple of them. We got one of them specifically was the parsley.
Oh.
And then I flooded it.
Oh shit.
So I don't know how many of those I killed. I'm not aware.
2009 is a seed, and then you
It's
immediately kill them.
Like I was amazed they even germinated.
You're gonna have like you're gonna have the like the seed bank. Is it in Geneva?
Convention?
No, I think in
Crimes Against Humanity.
Yes, I think somewhere in Switzerland they have like the World Seed Bank.
Oh, they do.
Like,
They do.
Like buried in a mountain, like all these like non-modified seeds in case the
They do.
world ends, we
All
can grow
the-
tomatoes again.
All the heirloom seeds,
Yeah.
which I'm assuming somebody at some point will sabotage, just like they'll throw
Yeah.
paint all
Yeah.
over a Picasso.
Hopefully they have better.
Security
than
you
that.
would think so, but I don't know how you get better security than that for Picasso. But I mean, that's how it goes. But yeah, the garden's growing good. We've got 150 peppers. Let's see. I think I've got a picture on my phone.
I say, do you have a picture of the?
I do have a picture
Sure you do.
of the.
I took one of mine, but it's only like 4 plants, so it's not that exciting.
Well, it's. I mean, it's just getting started. So let's see.
I'll show you. I'll show your wife. My little miniature
There we
garden.
There we go.
Got a whole bunch of pictures of roofs.
That's
There it is.
currently the garden right now. So we have approximately. We have approximately 150
But that's like right when I first planted
peppers,
them. And actually looking at it now,
and
they've grown like 3 times in size already.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I know. I didn't realize how much they've grown already. It's crazy how fast they grow.
So we have approximately 150 peppers and 80 tomatoes.
So just DM Martin if you want any produce shipped to you.
Yeah, don't slip into my DMs.
It's $100 a pound.
And act like I'm your dealer. Like, so that's not the kind of.
I need some tomatoes.
It's not the kind of herbs I grow. It's not the kind of things I do.
Yeah, hey, maybe we should.
These days, I mean, why not?
My uncle had some in pots when I was growing up. So what's
He had pot and pots.
He had pot and pots. I said, "What are these fragrant herbs you're growing?"
Man, they
Is
taste
this poison ivy?
They taste so funny.
Yeah. Made my lips tingle.
Derek, put those down. Your lips tingle because you licked the ass of a frog.
I was an adult. I didn't know what they were. My mom came over one day. This is when I lived in Mom's basement. My mom came over one day and she goes, "What the hell is this?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "David planted some stuff out here."
Oh my God.
I said, "I don't know what they are."
Oh my God.
She said, "That's." I was like, "Oh, that's what that is." Okay. Didn't know that.
Wow. He's like, so glad the police never rolled up.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Because
was Smurf gonna come and arrest us
That,
for having
that
one
changes
pot plant?
everything. No, he'd just smoke it. That's what he would do because he's built that way.
The local cop was named Smurf, so you could tell what kind
Right.
of town
He's
it was.
he's the only police officer I know that attempted to pull over a train.
Seriously?
I think he succeeded.
Yeah, I think he did.
He
And
also-
he got into a hell of a lot of trouble
He also arrested the mayor on horseback. The mayor was on horseback for a DUI.
for a DUI.
Yeah.
Gave him a
He
DUI.
gave him a DUI on horseback.
The guy lived a quarter mile up the road from his office.
And he rode a horse. I mean,
Rode a
he was
horse.
being careful.
Drunker than hell.
But at least it was in a car.
Well, no, when that happened, there was a fire down the road in the middle of the night.
Oh my gosh.
And so he rode down to
Was that a
see if he could
smokestack?
help on the fire. And the police and the fire showed up and they arrested him for being drunk.
He was trying to be helpful.
Jeez.
And then he tried to get on fire and it was a whole thing. He tried to
Oh.
get the cop fired.
Such
and
a
it was a whole
mess.
thing. I love it.
That's what they do.
I feel like if they made a sitcom about a small town, they could just use stories from our town.
Easily they could.
I mean, we had The Hills Have Eyes. We had Drunk Mayors,
The Sandlot.
Sandlot.
What else? We had oh, come on now, the Stephen King one. Not The Body, but Stand By Me,
Stand By Me. Yeah.
because we had the railroad tracks.
That's right,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So like we had pretty much all of it.
Deliverance was filmed really close to where we live, actually.
Extremely close.
So it's not funny.
It is definitely
Boy, you got
close
a pretty mouth. Squeal like a pig. Is there a sound effect for that?
That
That is
definitely
not the right
wasn't
sound
it.
effect.
That was
That was incorrect.
You might. It's probably more like this.
Yeah.
No, it was probably more like
Yeah.
or this- all those together.
All those work at the same
are-
time.
That entire montage
Anyways,
fits
what we
so
got?
well.
What is happening today in the world? I must know.
So many things.
We missed a month.
I don't know where Mike from Briar Blues is, but he had sent me something. So if he pops in, then I'm gonna pull it out.
I can't do the damn rings.
You hush yourself over there, lady. So it's just your tongue.
That's what she said. Okay. I'll work on it. I need to practice it.
You have to arch your tongue
Mike from Briar Blues
and
here.
pop it out.
Okay.
So your tongue's flat, and then you.
You forget
There
it.
he is.
I got a short tongue.
So Mike sent me something.
Let's see what it. Oh, hold on. Go back.
It's in a package that I can't show you, and
Put his address on there. Dox him.
completely doxed.
Pull it out. Okay. I'm glad he took time to print that out for you.
So we have a special.
Oh, a blues blender.
And it is
I think it's nice. Look at that. It's very shiny.
harmonica.
Give it a toot.
Nope.
Okay.
It smells fine. It smells fresh. That is pretty cool. From M. Koner.
Night
PAC?
Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan. This is a musical instrument, not a toy. Not recommended for children under 6 years of age. Got it.
All right, now let the kid play with it.
That almost eliminates me.
Yeah, mentally.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh, that looks like nice. Pass it over here. Let me see it. I won't put my mouth on it.
That's what she said. It is a nice one. I think it's really cool. Hey there, Brian Woodward.
It is in the key of A.
In the key of A.
I assume that's what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to tell when it's out of the box?
Oh, no, I didn't take it out of the box.
You know what? I was always impressed with John Popper, the guy from Blues Traveler. That dude could play a harmonica like I've never seen anybody play an instrument in my life.
Especially given the fact he looked like he was about to have cardiac arrest every time.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
Like, but apparently this is why. Blow.
Very nice. Blow hard.
Blow man a blow.
I can tell you turn that AC off now, though. It's starting to get humid.
It is a little humid. Well, the AC's on, but it's just low.
Is it? But I mean, I can tell it's because it just rained like crazy.
Right.
It's had thunderstorms.
So, and the humidity's coming in up over there and then going across. But
I mean, it's not uncomfortable, but I can definitely tell a difference.
What we do.
I've gotten 15 alerts.
I haven't had a show in a month, and this is the conversation.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Anyways,
love it.
On this day,
holidays and observances is
Kelly Clarkson!
It is officially Baby Day.
Yay!
So I don't know what that means, but it's Baby Day. It's Brothers and Sisters Day. Oh, I'm about to.
He's going.
I was close. It's International Harry Potter Day.
Harry Potter.
International Scurvy Day.
Ooh, get your vitamin C.
Got massive amounts of vitamin C. It is that moth's all over you, D. It wants you. Oh, now you looked. It went away. International. Let's see. Awareness Day. International Scurvy Awareness Day. I'm sorry.
General awareness.
International Space Day. I'm sure those people are glad to be back home.
Oh yeah. Katy Perry.
Kentucky Oaks. Kentucky Oaks Day.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Is that a treat?
Friday before the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, I see.
National Fire Day, when everybody has to not have a fire because everybody's under a fire watch. Yeah, that didn't work out well
that
for you.
That did not work out either.
National Life Insurance Day. National Play Your Ukulele Day.
There we go. Should have sent you ukulele.
Close to that. National Truffles Day. I don't think I've ever actually had a
chocolate
truffle.
Truffles or the mushroom truffle.
I'm assuming the mushroom fungus.
Okay.
Truffle.
It tastes like earthy mushrooms.
What is so?
I don't know. They're rare, expensive. I don't know. They're not that great. I'm not a huge fan.
It's also No Pants Day.
Whew, we are celebrating right now. Just don't know
it. School Lunch Hero Day.
There we go.
Excuse me. The Take a Baby to Lunch Day. The Tuba Day. And World Tuna Day. Or as I like to say, Bumblebee Tuna. Name that movie. If you can name that movie, it's immediately like 10,000 tens.
I don't know this one.
Bumblebee Tuna. Bumblebee Tuna. Bumblebee Tuna.
No.
It's
wait 5 seconds and tell me.
It's one of the.
In case somebody knows it. Because I'm sure I've seen it.
I'll continue on until we get there. Famous birthdays: 1936. Engelbert Humperdinck.
Oh, there we go.
English singer. Larry Gatlin, American country and gospel singer. 1948. And let's see, 1955, Donatella Versace, the Italian fashion designer, of course. 1972, Dwayne Johnson.
What year?
1972.
72, okay.
He looks good to be in his 50s.
He does.
It's all that extra
HGH.
testosterone.
Even growth hormone and steroids he takes. Keeps him looking young.
Famous passings, 1880, Eberhard Anheuser. How do you say that, Kat? Eberhard? Eberhard? Anheuser?
I'm assuming he's half of the Anheuser-Busch.
The German-American businessman who co-founded Anheuser-Busch. Yep. Nobody guessed Bumblebee Tuna? Bumblebee Tuna. Bumblebee Tuna. Bumblebee tuna. 1611, the King James Version of the Bible is published for the first time in London, England. Did you know it was 95% unedited?
Did not know that.
Yep. He got it off real fast. And it was, what was his name? William Tyndall was his name. In 1863, Stonewall Jackson is wounded by friendly fire during the American Civil War, and he died from pneumonia 8 days later.
Damn.
It should have been a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
I think it probably was.
8 days later. In 1986, the city of Chernobyl is evacuated 6 days after the nuclear disaster.
Oh, was
So
that? Oh, that was now. That was now. Look at that.
Yeah.
I need to watch it again. Did you ever finish it?
Nope. And so
It's 5 episodes.
So,
you can't pull this together.
Since nobody could guess Bumblebee Tuna,
Tell me.
that was from Ace Ventura Pet Detective number 2.
Oh,
When Nature
back
Calls.
to nature. When nature calls.
When he would walk around the all the Aborigines, and he was like, "Bumblebee tuna, Bumblebee tuna," because apparently that was his version of their actual greeting.
Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna.
Simpler times when people didn't get offended by everything. Like a man coming out of a rhinoceros's butt.
My gosh, like what they did in those 2 movies
I know.
is just, first off, number 1. Einhorn's a man.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's like, and then they spin her around,
Yeah.
and everybody starts going,
Yeah.
Hazard Borden, welcome aboard.
Man, speaking of that, I've been watching ER. So ER came out 30 years ago,
Yep.
like 95. And I think I'm on season 9 now, so it'd be
You're
2004.
experiencing your youth again.
2008. Yeah, really my youth. But no, it's funny watching what's considered okay as far as like social issues.
Yes.
From 1995 to now, it's like 2004, I guess, is where I am in the
Yes.
show.
We have went backwards.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, just the stuff that they talk about and like, it's interesting watching it progress because I'm watching it so fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you kind of see it change pretty quickly over time. And I don't know, it's been an interesting like case
Oh, I
study.
bet. Like I would fully agree with that
Because
one.
they talk, trans, like the word trans, like there's a person that's trans like in the first season, but they call them like, what do they call it? Cross-dresser,
Yeah,
it wasn't,
tranny.
Yeah, tranny. I think they, all that was like, and now like later in the show, it's still not what you call it now, but they've progressed a little bit. And then like in the background of the earlier seasons, there's all this, these posters, like I kept noticing them. So I looked it up. It says like cure autism now. And I'm like, that's weird. Cause now it's, it's not considered, it's not curable, right? It's a genetic progressive disease.
Yeah, everybody's on the spectrum.
And so I was like, well, what is, so I was like, I bet it's like not a corporation, but like a fundraising thing or something like that. I looked it up and it was like I guess like, like the cure
Awareness.
for cancer.
Yeah.
It was like what do they call it? Like a nonprofit.
Yep.
And their whole thing was like, curing autism. And I guess the people that made the show, they had doctors, whatever, that consulted on it. And they just took a bunch of posters that were in hospitals and kind of make it look like a hospital. And those were like prevalent back then. And I was like, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
That like they would.
Well, I mean, like Ace Ventura, like completely about somebody that was, that was trans.
Oh yeah.
You had Crocodile Dundee. Like, that's not a Sheila.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Because he grabs their crotch.
Crocodile Dundee, 80s or 90s? Early 90s, maybe? Because Ace Ventura was like mid 90s, right?
Yeah.
I feel like.
And Bumblebee Tuna. And I forget the way the actual phrase was. I could only ever remember Bumblebee Tuna.
Oh, yeah. MASH. MASH famously
was,
has a cross-dresser.
Yes. And but then you also had movies like White Chicks.
Mm-hmm.
And Sorority Girls.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a few of those.
Yeah. A bunch of those. And those were like early 2000s. Oh, my God. I watched White Chicks recently. still kind of holds up, to be honest with you. It's
It
kind of
does.
funny.
I like what's his name?
Funny.
The big old black
Oh,
dude.
Terry Crews.
Yes.
Yeah, he's funny.
It's like, come on, baby.
And the lady will have a salad? I think not. That's the best scene. Oh, yeah, bosom buddies.
Yep. Oh man, there's so many for that. Good luck trying to do that now.
I love MASH. Everybody just was like, yeah, whatever. That's just
Nobody gave a
he's
shit.
just perpetually trying to get out of the military.
Yeah,
Nobody
nobody
cares.
cared. It was like, ugh. Yeah, no, there was and then you had, what was it? I remember Con Air. You had, what's his name? The little Hispanic guy that was on there that was very flamboyant and like dressing up and stuff all the time. And Steve Buscemi, like sitting down with a little kid and like,
that was
just
that was
being
very creepy.
Weird.
That was probably the weirdest scene in a movie.
I was like, oh, he's going to eat this child or something bad. And
But glasses got a lot of glare today.
Steve Buscemi though was like, for sure, like very, very. He always fits his roles very well.
Oh yeah, I love Steve Buscemi. He's great. And also Billy Madison. Remember when he has he gets off the phone, he leans back and puts the lipstick on like a crazy person and marks off his list. I don't know.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi does that, and it's like, wow.
We can talk about crazy 90s movies forever.
Well, I mean, the classic most one you could never do again is obviously Blazing Saddles.
Oh yeah, yeah. I tell you, the only people that I don't know how. I mean, I guess they just don't care, so they just do whatever they want to. It's still South Park. They are just equal opportunity offenders,
right? But they get everybody.
That's what I'm saying. I think they keep going because
like Family Guy is very liberal, but South Park hates
no, they go after everybody,
everyone.
Yeah, literally everyone.
Like everybody's on the list. The the Pandaverse.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, those guys are liberals, right? I mean, they're, but it cracks me up because they are equal opportunity, man. They'll go after everybody.
The Pandaverse was probably one of their best in a long time.
That was a good one.
World of Warcraft one was a good one, going after the nerds.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I was looking back. It was on Hulu or something, or Max or whatever. I came across South Park and I was like, man, I haven't seen South Park in forever. So I put it like on the first season. I didn't watch it. I was just flipping through the episodes to see what I remembered. And all the first episodes were like TV 14. And I was like, oh, that's right, because they couldn't cuss on Comedy Central back then. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the content was still kind of racy.
Right, yeah, you still had the chef coming up and saying, how's all my little crackers doing this
But
morning?
I think it was like after like 5 seasons, it went to TV MA, and I guess I was like, oh, I guess that's when they allowed them to start cursing on it.
Yeah, they got real risque on Comedy Central, and I'm not really sure how they got away with that.
Well, I think like after 10 o'clock, you could pretty much do whatever you wanted to on anything, but nobody did because of sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
And I think somehow, I guess Comedy Central finally said, we'll put you on at 10 o'clock because there's no rules, and you can just do whatever you want to and see what the sponsors do. And they did. And then they've been going, there's like 26 seasons of it now. It's unbelievable. Plus like, what, 10 movies or something like that?
And video games.
Yeah. 3 or 4 video games. It's impressive what those guys have churned out.
I like the fact that Stick of Truth was like a D&D game.
Yeah.
I think both of the Stick of Truth and the other one is
the whole butt.
Fractured Butthole.
Yeah, Fractured Butthole. That's the best name. Have you seen the I've never played either one of them. I need to see if they're free on PlayStation to play them. But the difficulty slider. So when you go to select your I don't know which one it is, maybe it's both of them. When you go to select your difficulty, it just changes the skin color of your character. So if it's black, it's the hardest difficulty, and like pale white's the easiest difficulty. It's like they just go every which way they can.
My gosh, those guys.
I don't know where we were.
Clockwork Orange.
Trivia.
Trivia.
Trivia? What's next? You want to do trivia?
I got trivia.
Let's do it.
All aboard.
I feel like some trivia. We haven't done it in a while. My favorite part.
Is it now?
It is, because I get to play along.
And I not tell you or
and then you just
affirm
stonewall me. I got like 4 right in a row and didn't get nothing out of you. So angry.
In 1923, Walter Johnson pitched his blanketh shutout.
10th. Is the music playing?
It is.
There it is. Okay.
Is this yours?
No.
Or is this yours?
No. That one. Yeah, it's good. Stop.
Right there?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, my earpiece was just like halfway falling out. I'm so paranoid about putting it in my ear now.
All right, we'll do it in. Okay, Jeff has got 20. Lurker Troy's got 5. So we're doing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was his 100th
Holy moly.
shutout
Good gosh.
in 1923.
That's insane.
That's a lot of shutouts. I heard that Aaron Judge just hit the Babe Ruth record
Oh, he got it?
of, I think it was like 1,000 games or something like that.
Oh, he got the
like
row
number
that
of home
heavy?
runs.
1,000 games played?
Home runs, like however many home runs Babe Ruth got in 1,000 games, like Aaron Judge got the same amount.
I'll tell you what, no sport has more stats than freaking baseball.
No,
I guess 'cause it's been around
everything's
for
a stat.
200 years.
Everything's a stat.
But they're like, every game, they're like, oh, this guy just did something that's never been, it's like, there's so many,
stats.
like, yeah, they
There are a metric ton of stats. Unbelievable amounts of stats. Let's see. Interesting. I didn't know that. So, what? I don't even know how to ask this as a question. This is just very, very fascinating.
Okay.
We'll just do year. I'll just say, in what year did the early bird satellite, what year was the early bird satellite was used to transmit television pictures across the Atlantic? In what year?
1965.
It's like, it's interesting because it's like, that's incorrect there, Troy. Like,
You damn so close.
Missed it by that much. But it's like, I've never heard of that. The early bird.
I did that.
Where the hell did they come up with these names?
I don't know. Cincinnati said 54. I said 55. No, 65.
All right, Cincinnati, it is time
Came in
for
hot
this
in
town
the
to
trivia.
get down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was 1965. Derek's the only one that got that one.
No way!
I'll let him down. Like that.
Dang. I know, right?
So far, Derek is beating everybody.
I'm going to buy a scratcher on the way home.
Let's see. Interesting. In 1960, production began on Elvis Presley's Blank Blank Blues. It was his first post-army movie. I wonder if anybody gets this.
Honky tonk.
Blank Blank Blues. See if anybody gets this. Bueller.
Big fat blue. I like that, Troy.
That is incorrect, Troy. I'm sorry.
I like it though.
That's,
I like it. I
that
like
is,
where he's going.
by the way, they're initials, and there's a hint to it.
HR Puffin stuff.
And that is actually a person that does come on the show from time to time. The hint for the initials is it's his first post-army. Everybody! No, you son of a bitch. Really? You initiated?
Nobody else did
of
it.
all people.
Usually it's happened by now. I'm got to use my 10
You're a
somehow.
little antsy about it?
I just got to use my 10 somehow.
All right. Nobody's going to get this one.
MJ.
It was the GI Blues.
Oh, GI. That makes sense. That's right. He had all those war movies.
Yeah, gastric intestinal blues.
Yes.
Is what that was.
Did not go the way you wanted it to go.
Thank you, Jeff. You're a little late to the game. Sorry about that. Let's see.
Jeff, you have to be live.
Here's a good one. 1988, Pete Rose was suspended from the Cincinnati Reds for how many games for pushing an umpire.
Oh.
How many games was Pete Rose suspended for in 1988 for pushing an umpire?
I feel like it was probably 50. I feel like that's pretty serious. Pushing an official.
I mean, in 1988,
yeah, maybe not.
hey, remember we just got done talking about
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
One or none.
Yeah, right, yeah.
like, you know, but
Maybe 5.
I think once a game they should let one of the players and one of the umps just have a fist fight at the end of the game.
I'd like to know how many have actually gotten into a fist fight. I'd be curious about that.
90% of baseball fights are always the worst because nobody wants to punch.
It was 30 games.
Dang, 30. Okay.
30 games. But you got to think how many games there are in a season.
Well, yeah, 160. Well, back then, probably, 140 or something like that?
That's a lot of damn games. So, but you
That's a lot
also
of games.
don't get paid
Yeah, say
if
yes.
you don't play.
That's a third of the seasons he missed out on. Or,
Pete Rose was just like he just could not keep his hand out of shit.
no.
He great ball player though.
Yeah.
He was an excellent ball player, but my God,
Felt bad they never put him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it's sad he died and they didn't.
I wonder if they will posthumously.
At some point, yeah, they won't be able to hold it off. Too many generations will go by, and then they'll just say, "How
Yeah.
come Pete Rose isn't in here?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
who gives a shit about that? Blah, blah, blah. Everybody else juices up, and we use robots
Because
now.
he wasn't betting on anything that pertained to him, right? He wasn't betting on his own games, was he?
I guess.
Oh, he was?
If I recall correctly, he was betting on his team.
To win?
I don't
Or
know
lose.
if it was to win or lose. I
And
don't
he
know.
played terribly. That's one thing.
Well, yeah, because that's what happened. Back in like the early 1900s, the Red Sox all got. It was the Red Sox, White Sox, one of those teams. They pretty much all colluded to throw the World Series.
Oh, I believe that.
Oh,
Yeah,
when he was
he-
a manager.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Let's see. The Bermudas performed Donnie on American Bandstand in what year? I know the Bermudas were a pretty
1959.
big hit.
Were they? Their song Donnie
It was just the first one that I saw.
Donnie Brasco.
We'll see. We'll go with whoever's closest on this one. Price is Right rules.
Okay, I'm going 59. We got 57, 63, 1492.
Because I need to write down somebody else's name other than D.
Yeah, right. Can't let me win, jokers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, it's going to go to Lurker Troy. It's like the first time I think he's.
Okay.
It was 1964. Oh, and Mike from Briar Woods.
Mike came in right under the
But
wire.
I hadn't said it yet, so Mike's got it too.
No, you hadn't said it. He got it in time.
Yep. So I got them written down.
I wasn't far off. I'm happy with my answer.
Some of these I don't think anybody would know.
Yeah, exactly.
In 1977, Eric Clapton recorded Wonderful Blank. In 1977, Eric Clapton recorded Wonderful
I know
Blank.
I know the answer to this one, so I'm not going to say it.
Jeff Wadsworth in there. It was not a year, Troy, but that I appreciate that.
He just repeated the year you said. What year did 1977 happen? 1977.
Here we go. And what band played the song "Another Brick in the Wall"?
Okay. I'm going real tough. That would be.
I think it's now just to see who's paying attention.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, Jeff is on it.
Jeff has got a twofer. I don't think that was a terrible question.
No. My kids wouldn't know the answer to that.
What band? What band made the movie Quadrophenia?
Oh, that's a good one.
Mike's like, you are not stepping on my musical
Mike and
toes.
Jeff are on top of each other.
What happens in Vegas?
Whereas I smoke just about anything.
Let's see. Nope, I don't like that one. No good. No good, I say.
Throw it away.
Tossing it. Interesting. Nope. We're going to stick with the music. Because I just feel like that one's going to do it. Is there one? All right, I'll get there. Just give me. I gotcha. Oh, you can kiss my ass. Let's see. I don't have another good one. Son of a.
There's no history trivia.
Oh, here we go. The Who performed their first concert after Who's passing.
Who's passing?
Yeah, somebody died that was on the Who. So I said they're passing.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know. It's a tough question.
No, it was not Jimi Hendrix. It was Keith Moon.
Wait, what? So they never performed live when Keith Moon was alive?
The Who performed their first concert after the death of Keith Moon.
That's crazy. I know Keith Moon as a drummer. I assumed he was.
I mean, I'm just reading it.
No, I believe you.
I reread it. That's all right. So that means Jeff is in the lead with 3. Mike is bringing up the rear with 2. Lurker's bringing up his rear, and D's bringing up his rear.
Oh, it's like a human centipede up in here.
Oh God. Oh, let's just put it all together, shall we?
Tina Turner. Tina Turner's still alive? I feel like she is. Ike Turner's dead.
Tina, I mean, that lady, she could bench press everything. Hagrid cremates Harry Potter and throws his...
Golly. Start off strong.
Yeah.
Hagrid cremates Harry Potter and throws his ashes into a snowstorm. You're a blizzard, Harry. Why couldn't Harry Potter find Hermione?
Well, why?
He was looking at all the wrong places. All the Ron places.
Oh, Ron places.
Okay,
wow.
There we go. For my cake.
Off things, quite off.
Oh, she just passed. Got it.
Okay.
For my cake day, a Harry Potter joke I made up when I was a kid. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You know.
You know who?
Avada Kedavra.
Oh. You know who? That's what they call Voldemort, right?
Sorry if everyone knows that one. 7-year-old me thought I was being very clever. That's the best part of the joke. All right. What is Harry Potter's favorite way to get down a hill?
What?
Walking. Just kidding, Rowling. Rowling. J.K. Rowling.
J.K.
Yeah. If you take the first 2 letters of the title of each of the 7 Harry Potter books, it spells out a secret message.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha.
That's so stupid. Well, dude, turn me down a smidge. Because that's
better?
perfect. That's perfect.
Okay.
That might be the joke of the night right there. I'm gonna dig that one.
Because y'all both.
I love it. It took me like a split second to get it. It's worth it. Oh my God.
I love Harry Potter, but after rereading the chapters, The Death Day Party, I realized something about nearly headless Nick. He was a very poorly executed character.
Yeah. It was.
That makes sense. I met a girl who was a solid 10, but she hated Harry Potter. Now she's a 9 3/4. Makes sense.
Yeah, I like it.
Why can't Harry Potter tell the difference between his cooking pot and his best friend?
Why?
Because they're both cauldron.
Oh. What's called Ron?
Called Ron.
Oh, they're both called Ron.
It took me a second.
Gotcha. I still didn't get it. Harry Potter woke up in a hospital. You've been in a coma for 8 years, said the surgeon. You ran into a brick wall.
I kind of thought that's how it was going to end.
I found the first 4 books of the Harry Potter series to be quite lighthearted, but the 5th one, dead serious.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Let's see. Harry Potter. Okay. You're a unit of power, Harry. I'm what?
I'm watching
A what?
There we go.
Wow.
Why?
Wear that shit out.
You hit the damn bell. Why can't Harry Potter draw a straight line?
Why?
He can only draw a diagonally. Diagonally. I finally read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I know it's only 6 words, but I'm proud of myself.
Oh, man. So good.
I feel like I can get that far. I like the Harry Potter books and movies, but I just feel like the character Nearly Headless Nick was a bit poorly executed. All right. What's the difference between Harry Potter and Anne Frank?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
No. Proofread that one.
Just cross that one out real quick.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown and amuse you?
Virtually every Harry Potter character can teach us a lesson. For example, Barty Couch Jr. taught us that drinking can make you moody. Wow. Let's see. What does Harry Potter and your soulmate have in common?
What?
They're both fictional characters.
Wow.
That is dark. I was totally shocked that my border collie loved the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
I mean, he completely hated the books.
I don't get it.
I have no idea. HBO is greedily planning on a new TV series based on Hermione from Harry Potter. It's called Granger Things.
I might watch that one.
Leslie Nielsen auditioned for a specific role in Harry Potter.
Yep.
But the casting director, unsure who this old actor was, told him, "Surely you can't be serious."
Nice.
Don't call me Shirley. Why did the Protons vote for Harry Potter to be president?
Oh, why?
Because they didn't want to elect Ron.
Oh, God. Poor
Ron
Ron.
gets so much
He's
hate.
getting hate.
Harry Potter became vegan. Now he only speaks parsley tongue. Okay. My girlfriend got really upset when we watched the Harry Potter movies back to back. It isn't my fault. I was the one facing the TV.
There you go.
It's like she had the best room in the house. What do Harry Potter and Kermit the Frog's dicks have in common?
What?
Hogwarts. I'm just gonna end on that one.
That's the best. That's it. That's the one. Oh my God. Oh, Hogwarts.
Babe, I might need you to beer me after.
When my kids get older, I'm gonna make sure I remember that one. That's the
We're
best
going
one.
to just go with the
Oh, we're
Traces.
gonna go with the Buffy.
We're going to go with Buffy the Traces.
Yeah, Buffy.
Buffy
the Trace Slayer.
Buffy the Buffalo Slayer.
Buffy the
Trace Slayer.
The Trace Slayer. I don't think there's going to be practice or games tomorrow.
Is it still raining?
It's going to be raining tomorrow morning.
Yeah, there's a small chance. Maybe I think that they're gonna try to see if we
It's supposed
Are
to.
you still in the season or are you in the playoffs?
in the playoffs. It's John's second game. They won the first game.
Nice.
How's AJ doing?
AJ.
He said he's doing a lot better.
He's doing a lot better. His team finished second place, so they skipped the first round, and they've got a game on Monday. If they win that, then they're in the finals.
Nice.
So, but the team that they're going against hasn't lost a game yet. So,
First
but
time for everything?
exactly. I mean, his team's pretty solid. There's a kid on it. So they had a little skill competition last weekend. They had like picture day, and then they had the skills competition. And I think AJ pitched 37 miles an hour, which for his age isn't bad. I mean, that's fine. He's not a hard thrower. But there was a kid on his team that pitched 60.
Wow.
Yeah. 9 years old. I was like, good God.
9?
Yeah.
Holy crap. What does that, how does that translate to like when he's like 10 or 11 or 12?
I mean, if he keeps going, it's going to be.
He probably plays travel ball.
You know what? I don't know if he does, to be honest with you.
He plays travel ball.
He has to.
I refuse to believe.
He's just a very.
One of those like 9-year-olds that look like they're 12 or?
No, he's shorter than AJ.
Wow.
He's just very athletic. You can tell. He's just naturally athletic.
He plays travel ball.
Bit of misery, dilly dilly.
Dilly Dillers.
But he,
I
you know,
have
he
not
doesn't
had
get out there. He doesn't. I like that
Said
one.
bourbon in a while.
I know it's the first one I've had in a while too.
It was good.
This kid doesn't have like a fancy. Oh man, have you seen he doesn't have a fancy bat or anything. So I say I don't think he's really. But have you seen the new bat that just came out? It's like an Easton. It's called an Easton Dub.
I have. It's the double barrel.
Yeah, it's $500. And it sold out the first day.
And I don't think it's a USA bat. I think it's only
it's triple. It's a triple
Yeah,
S.
because you can have those in the regular. You all can have those right now.
Yeah,
too, right?
yeah.
You just can't do them in Little League.
But can you imagine a $500 bat for a 9-year-old?
Yes, I can. It makes me want to throw up.
No, but it's
awful.
It just blows my mind.
I had a wooden bat. No joke. When I started baseball, I was the only kid with a wooden bat. I hit home runs with that wooden bat.
I don't think I had a bat. I think the coach had a bat and everybody just shared it. Coming around.
Beer me too, please. But yeah, no, I started with a wooden bat. It was a 32-inch, just Louisville Slugger. That's all it was. And I think I was like 12 or 13. And I loved that thing. And then I cracked it.
Oh.
And then I taped it and tried to hit with it again. It was like the saddest day ever. That bat lasted me like 3/4 of a season.
Well, somebody was I saw a video. The bat came out the 1st. And what's today? Today the 2nd? I saw a video online where somebody had already cracked one. And I was like, that doesn't bode well.
For $500.
Well, a lot of those you have to break into those composite bats.
Yeah.
You have to like keep hitting them and all kinds of stuff so they don't break it.
That's like everybody's all up in arms about the torpedo bat. They've been using that over a year.
Yeah.
This is not new to them. It's just now everybody's paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah. Bats are much more fashionable now, I've noticed.
Yeah. I used that Wilson glove behind you.
Oh, yeah. I've got my dad's glove I used.
That's another glove that I used when I was the little one.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I used that
one.
when that was the first glove I ever used until it broke. And then the Wilson was the next one.
There's a guy I've seen on YouTube who I'm sure there's plenty of services, but he films it, so it's cool. But he'll condition and restore and relace gloves.
Huh.
And I've seen some that are just like completely shredded. All the laces are broken. They look it's like he took one glove that had to be old. It's probably older than my dad's glove that I have, and he conditioned it, but then he got like ink or like dye, and he redid all the lettering on it.
Oh, nice!
So all the lettering that was like faded off and rubbed off, he like redid it all, and then refinished it and then relaced it, and it looked like this is a 50-year-old glove that looked brand new.
Yeah,
it's
now
amazing.
It's not worth anything because it's like taking the patina off of a freaking.
No, but it's cool. But I still use my old glove, my dad's glove, like when I play catch with the kids.
Yeah,
my
do
dad
not use that.
My
old
dad
glove.
played high school ball in the 70s, and that was his glove. So
that was my glove. That was my glove. I think even all the way through high school.
Yeah.
And back then, you had to break in a glove by using it, and they sucked.
Oh yeah.
Like it was the worst thing in the world. I think Mizuno was like one. I remember when it came out, and I never got one because they were so freaking expensive back then.
Yeah.
Now they're just like standard. I don't even know if they're really that good in terms of rankings anymore. But I remember having to break that thing in. I mean, it was like cowhide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it was just.
It's when you put a baseball in it, stick it under your mattress, and sleep on it, and just
so
run over
things.
with your car, and
throw it in the
put
oven.
it in the oven. I know. There's like all kinds of.
Like let the dog chew on it for a while, like whatever you could do to like just break it in. I mean, and literally they had to be broken in. Like you had to break the leather into the ability to even open and close it.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna wait for the wife?
Oh yeah.
My goodness.
Look, she left.
She did leave.
That's on her.
I don't know what for.
On her. I know, yeah. She said deuces.
I never know the reasons my wife does things. I'm usually lost when she does.
You just wake up and she's gone, got on an airplane. She's like, I'll be gone for a week. Mm-hmm. Good luck.
I keep telling her, I'm like, I'll go. She's like, it's okay. Maybe next time.
Oh, so.
Because when I went over there, I was so pissed off because it was such a mess. And we went to dinner with her younger brother, and his family and family friends and all kind. And boy, I showed my ass. I drank. I went up to the bar and I said,
"Oh no!"
I said, "Hey," I said, "Do you have any bourbon, whiskey?" And
Americano.
The girl at the bar was just like, and I looked over and I saw Jack Daniels. I was like, Jack Daniels. She's like,
How do I serve the bottle's got dust on it?
I pointed the ice and I said, 2 cubes, that much whiskey. And she's like, I said, my table's over there. And then I walked off. And then my server eventually came up. She's like, did you order whiskey? I said, I sure did. I said, I'd also like 2 beers too. And so I got so loaded at that table and I ordered everything on the menu. I just started trying shit. I didn't care. I was rude. I was not using the back of my fork. I didn't give a damn. I had everything, like whatever was funky and different. I had it. I had it all.
That's what we did in Japan. Remember?
I ordered the biggest spread.
And they're like, look at this fat American.
They're like, my God, like what in the hell is this guy doing? Like, you know,
that's hilarious.
But yeah, I showed my ass at that table so hard and I was so drunk and I didn't give a shit. And I had just got done hitting another car.
You're on the wrong side of the road. Move it.
No, they go on the right side of the road, thankfully.
Oh, they do?
They do.
They're not British.
No.
What, all right, so I mean, I know Germans drink beer. What's like the liquor, like the most popular liquor? Schnapps?
I would think schnapps. Jägermeister.
Gin's popular?
Aperol.
Okay. Aperol.
What about Jaeger?
Yeah, Jaeger. Well, that's, yeah, that's,
and then,
you know, because I think like American, I think bourbon, you know, American whiskey.
American, you think whiskey, like cowboy whiskey.
Yeah, exactly. Like Canada, I think like
I brought her
Canadian
brother
whiskey.
a shitload of bourbon.
Like Japan makes whiskey and sake. Mm-hmm. But like Germany, like nothing stands out. I guess schnapps is German.
Yeah,
schnapps is German.
Like kind of Feigling, which is like a plum type.
Oh, sign me up. I'll take some plum stuff. What's it called? Kleiner Fleischling?
Kleiner Feigling, which means
little plum.
No, Feigling is somebody like somebody that's like scared, like a little weenie or something like that.
Oh, well, never mind. I don't want to drink this.
Why don't you? Here's your little bitch drink.
Yeah, here you go, you pussy.
Stop crying.
Why does it have a kid getting spanked on it?
There's no crying and drinking.
And then there's Goldschlager.
Oh, Goldschlager, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about Goldschlager.
That's just some pompous shit right there.
No, right.
That is like...
Every time at a party, somebody pulled out Goldschlager, you're like, oh, look at this douchebag.
God. I was that guy one time.
I mean, I drank it plenty of times, trust me.
It's like drinking Fireball or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's got, yeah.
Bottles on our lunch breaks. Cool.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know what the other stuff is that's German.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Jägermeister though.
I love Jägermeister. I always have.
Used to love it. I don't really love it much anymore.
You had some bad experience with it?
I'm not sure I had any good experiences with it. I'll say that. Like, I'm not sure I had any fantastic, wondrous experiences.
Well, that music means that we have a visitor, so.
Oh, well.
Let's call him in. I don't know if I have my utensil. Yeah, I might do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh, no.
While our guest comes in. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man with all the mystic power of a cracked magic 8-ball and the charm of a wet sock. Karnak the Magnificent. Let's hope his predictions are better than his wardrobe. Let's give it up for him. Woo! Karnak, welcome.
Slalom.
How was your long journey?
Like one ski.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know we haven't been here in a while, so I apologize if you've come to the studio and we haven't been here.
Well, if your refrigerator's running, then your items will be cold.
It's okay. Well, we have a number of hermetically sealed envelopes here, so we'll start with your predictions. Number one.
The old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. No time
I
went to
will
prison.
enjoy this.
Yep.
What does praise from Pocahontas sound like?
Oh, Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
John Smith.
He is upright and walking. He can complete sentences. He wiped his hiney by himself today.
Was this an Elizabeth Warren joke? Card neck. Number 2.
Number 2. The Blue Origin flight.
Oh, Blue Origin. Thank God they made it.
Thank God they made it.
All 11 minutes.
Astronauts.
Joe Biden inquired if he was going to get an array of blue chews. Oh, I see. Blue Origin flight.
Yes.
That makes
It's
sense.
flight.
It's a flight, you know.
Different levels of boners. Number 3.
Different levels. Gonna get a red one, a blue one, green one.
All color. Green one.
Letitia James daddy issues.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't we all have that
Letitia
issues?
James daddy issues. In response, Ilhan Omar said, "At least I didn't marry my dad."
Oh.
Golly.
Wow.
Okay. Number 4.
My goodness, number 4. I mean, if I
that was an awful throw.
as well, you know.
Hope you can get that one. Thank you, Card neck.
Sleep divorce. Sleep divorce.
Sleep divorce. It's not good.
That's the thing, apparently. According to Bill Clinton, I did not sleep with that woman. Okay. Sleep divorce. Makes sense.
And
And
thank
the last
God, while
one.
we're still ahead, the last one.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Did it.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
Okay. Ivy League remedial math.
Okay.
What do you get when you have a lower quota for Asians at Harvard?
Golly. Thank you, Card neck.
Wow. Bim. Bim.
We have
Little
night,
McFly is in the window.
we have a night
sill
lurker.
bin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is he?
he is. I'm assuming he wants the garage door open. Okay. Bim, bim.
Some bim, bada bim. All right. Well, while we acquire the child, and Cardneck goes back to his cave. About time to put the WD-40 on that thing. And you're back.
It's a whole. Wow. There's a lot of action that's happened
I know.
all of a sudden.
I got a question for y'all.
Well, they can't
Did
see.
I show the ecto?
No,
I don't remember.
you
No,
did not.
I didn't. Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because say he knocked in the window and then he opened the
that was
garage
the
door.
fastest rendition of McFly.
Yeah, but it's
Yep. And we're done.
And that was it. Boy, I heard some saltiness from outside. Cardnack was in rare form today.
He was. He came in hot. When you've been off for a month, he was mad.
There was something about an article about like Harvard coming out with a remedial math class.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Came in hard on that. The Eggman. But what's the XO? Is that something he built?
Ecto.
Oh, the Ecto.
Ecto.
That's correct, because he showed the box, and then we've been off for a while.
He has learned that if he starts building something, he should see it through. Otherwise,
good.
it won't happen.
Well,
That's
good.
all
That's a good
true.
lesson.
That's all true.
Yeah, that's a good life lesson learned. Oh, nice.
That's Indiana Jones,
I
son.
know.
Close enough.
It's just stuck in my head. No, this first.
Okay. Oh, I like the little minifigs. Did it come with that stand?
We're gonna get copyrighted. Never mind.
Yeah. Don't sing it off key. I can see
Okay,
it.
I showed
It's
him.
good.
Next.
Next. Looks good.
Working really hard there, aren't you, son?
Oh, I'm trying. trying to show the inside because, like, there's actually stuff on the inside.
The door's open?
No, the door's
Turn it. You gotta turn it slightly so it catches some light, but it might not show it.
I said it's hard to see through the windows with the light.
Yep.
It's all right though.
Good deal.
Turned out really good.
Good job.
It was, of course, an old school collector set, and he's like, "It ain't
opening
worth
this bad boy.
It ain't worth nothing to me."
You know what? They're toys. They're meant to be played with.
It's worth the build to me.
I will say the only disappointment is that it doesn't come with a Slimer minifig.
Yeah.
Yeah. What in the world?
Like, what are y'all doing?
Like, Slimer was everybody's favorite.
Exactly.
And he was always around.
I feel like they should have a Stay Puff set.
And yes, and Slimer was in the cartoons.
I would say, yeah, he's like the mascot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's technically.
I mean, he's kind of a white Slimer.
Yeah, it should have been.
The white ghost on here should be a green ghost.
I agree.
Really, it should. But the white ghost works for the paint job.
He does.
All right, we'll let everybody know what to do.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you next Friday. I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm
Well, then
falling.
get
I'm
up and
falling.
go
I'm
on.
falling.
I'm not gonna catch you. I was told I was supposed to let you fall down.
Burn.
Have a good night. Love you.
That wasn't me.
Crazy child.
Bye, bud.
Who was that? Oh,
That was Mike.
Mike, you old scallywag.
You old so-and-so.
You old scurvy dog. What would be a scurvy dog? A dog without.
Thing to say, but I have to go put.
Did you break it?
No.
What happened?
A mini pig fell.
Something fell off.
But it's fine.
He said he's coming back. He's got something else to say.
But it's fine. When somebody says "but it's fine," it's actually not fine. Let's see. Do I have enough? I do not have enough. I did not pour very much at all. Yeah, anytime somebody says it's fine, it's not fine.
It's never fine.
It's never fine.
You need a refill over there?
She's gonna need one. I can always just throw this over there.
Oh, that's fine. Just pass me the jug.
I'll give it to her because you'll drop it and it'll go over all the camera equipment. And
How you gonna give it to her?
That's one thing to say. Oh no.
here, hand this to D. Put that down.
One thing to say.
Okay. Well, that's not something to say. That's something to show.
Whatever that means. Oh, you guys to show something.
Yeah.
Hello. Bye bye.
Oh, there's a yellow jacket too. Dead yellow jacket.
It is a tire.
Tire.
The wheel.
If you don't like, share, subscribe, I will roll this thing into your house.
Wow.
It's flat too, by the way.
Not gonna do much.
It'll hurt your house even more.
All right, you're getting really dirty, by the way.
Go inside. Go take a shower.
You're getting tire all over you. And bug guts on your shoes. Yep. Lots of bug guts. Go wash your hands. Love you.
Love you. Love you.
D-Man and I are feeling it. It's like we haven't done this in so long.
I know, right? It's like, oh my god.
We're still adjusting.
I know.
It's like we just came back from summer break, but actually we got summer break coming up.
It's like our
And then we're
pre-summer
gonna be
break.
twice as tired when we come back.
Pit of misery, dilly dilly.
Dilly dillers.
Diller. Diller.
I like the trace.
I will say that's one of the better ones for sure.
I want to go back to school and become a therapist, and all of my therapy is going to be Yoda therapy. I'm only going to speak in Yoda speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak. I thought you were gonna say by giving people bourbon.
No, I'm just going to. I might be drunk during the sessions.
What's that?
I mean, I don't know
But
how.
you're gonna speak like Yoda?
Just all Yoda speak.
Okay. Try, you must.
Shits I don't give.
Ron Cardcracker says Phyllis Diller. I don't know.
Phyllis Diller, Dilly.
Oh yes, good call.
Probably something about
Yep,
that.
you're right. All right, nice tire. We got a lot of interaction tonight.
Especially from the host.
Good job. Yeah, I know, right? We're a little bit out of sync.
We're working on it. It's,
That's fine.
Everybody's tired.
We're gonna get back in the groove,
We-
and then it's gonna
we-
be summertime.
It,
I feel like summertime's like quickly approaching.
here's what I noticed:
Go.
that we've had no issues on the systems.
Oh, knock on wood before you screw that up.
Well, we just had this we had the Stream Deck thing, but outside of that,
oh yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, but that was easily fixed. It seemed like you took care of that.
No,
I've got a question.
I have an answer.
These tomatoes, they're going to grow. We're going to pin them up, trellis them, everything.
Yep.
What's the last day you pick a tomato off the plant?
As in, like, when are they done?
Yeah, when are they done?
Heck, ours weren't done till what, late October?
Frosted.
Yeah, it's still your frost.
God, they go that long?
They keep giving-
6 tomato plants? I'm going to have way too many damn tomatoes.
Yeah,
I can't imagine how many you're going to have
We're
with
gonna have to start,
60.
selling tomatoes at the farmer's
That's what I told Martin. I said, we got to get a stall going. We'll be like Veggie Bros.
Dude, I mean, you're the
like 2
you're
guys
the restaurant guy. You could go sell this to some kind of like private something.
No, still look. So our mascot's going to be like 2 guys holding like 2 tomatoes and a cucumber, like in front of their crotch.
Yeah, and then we'll have the wives.
Yeah,
that
the
are
wives are like holding
the
like cantaloupes.
The cantaloupes.
Yeah. I like it. We're not going to get approved for any fellow. You cannot bring that to our farmers market.
Even close.
I love it.
Not even close.
You know, I mean, actually, probably some of the smaller restaurants in town would buy local produce.
I'm sure
the big ones would never do it because they're not uniform. But
but
I'm going to eat mine. I won't have a problem. You'll have too much.
My mom's going to can most of it.
You can it and you give it away. You don't have a problem with it.
I'm growing it because I just want to grow it and eat it.
I know.
And whatever, like whatever's left. Last year was so much of just a throw it all out there and see what happens.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And this year is much more structured, and organized.
I know.
You shall not have a tomato jungle.
And
it wasn't jungle last year. You're right.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Like
it'll still be a lot, but like I said, it'll be a lot more organized.
Right now, it's drastically more organized.
So last year, we shouldn't be talking about this so much on the stream, but we were talking about picking off the flowers so that way you only have 3 to 4 tomatoes per vine.
Yep. So per cluster. Yep.
Did you do that last year?
Nope.
You didn't?
Nope.
Okay, because I remember your tomatoes. You like they'd be on the counter and they'd be all over the place, big, small, misshapen,
all over the place.
So you think this year they'll be a little bit more uniform, probably?
They should be.
I mean, nothing matters. They still taste good no matter what. But
eventually, because of the heat, I'm going to have to get a sunscreen.
Yeah,
so that way,
and
I'll hang the sunscreen up above them and just drape it over. So that way they'll get the shade that they need, so they're not burning up.
Yeah,
that also help from birds.
Okay, yeah,
because birds will peck at them.
I know I got birds all over the place too.
So it's they'll either peck at them for the bugs or they'll peck at them for the moisture.
Yeah.
So having a bird feeder in your yard's always good. I don't, but
I've got a bird feeder.
If you got a bird feeder, that's always a positive.
You know my wife's video bird feeder?
Oh, she has one too. Trisha had one and she showed it to us when we were on like a trip somewhere.
She has a video bird feeder, and she sent me a video. It takes pictures, I guess. It takes video too. But my wife sent me a picture one day, or showed it to me, or something, and it was just a cat's face staring into the camera. This damn stray cat had like gotten up into the bird feeder
because there's birds.
Yeah, because there's birds, and it was like just staring at the camera.
I love it.
I was like, damn cat. It was funny though.
But yeah, like bird feeders help, so that way the birds aren't sitting there.
That's smart. Yeah,
paying attention to the fruit.
We got a hummingbird feeder and a.
We also have strips, and we need to hang up the strips this weekend.
What fly strips?
No, they're like little silver reflective strips, and they move in the wind and stuff, and like tinkle,
scares away animals,
colorful, flashing, and so. And like the thing about birds is that birds are very adaptable, which is why scarecrows don't completely work.
Yeah, you see them lined up on the arms of the scarecrow?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's because birds...
They learn. This thing's not moving.
Correct.
They're not dumb, yeah.
Correct.
Especially crows. Crows are so damn smart.
Now, it would be nice if I could electrify part of the
I know, right?
trellis.
Oh, yeah, you should
zap the hell out
of
it.
Not be able to, right? Just metal.
I'm pretty sure that would kill the tomatoes.
Well, no, it's not going to... it won't conduct down the plastic line.
I don't know.
So just put a car battery.
Except when it rains.
I know.
It's all going to be welded. There's going to be this huge explosion in the backyard.
We have no birds, but we also have no house.
Massive arc weld that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it might melt together. That'd be funny though. Okay.
My gosh.
We'll do a quick D scale.
Okay. Let's do it. Ooh, that's a banger.
I can't. Is it a banger? I can't hear it. Oh yeah. Let me turn it back down. Oh God, I got loud there for a second.
Sorry.
Okay.
Helping you out there, boss.
This is sad, but in the 4 weeks I have not been on this show, I have not watched much. And I haven't started Dragonlance yet. I know that was the plan, but I'm still working on finishing my trilogy of my sci-fi books. So probably, I'm going to say during the summer break, I'll probably read through a bunch of the Dragonlance books. Then maybe I'll just go through them one by one then.
Like you're going to go through the original series?
I was going to start from the beginning and just go in chronological order.
Is Dragons of Autumn Twilight, is that like the very, very beginning of all Dragonlance?
Yeah. Yeah. That was their game.
Because what was...
Their campaign.
But when did they start having the side books, like Kaz and all those?
I think once the trilogy came out, and it was kind of like a big thing, then they licensed out the rest of it.
Because then you had like the Preludes, the Twins trilogy.
Because I think so the original trilogy was their D&D campaign that they ran with their friends.
Yep.
And I think the DM and them, I think they kind of fleshed out the world. And so I think by the time the trilogy was over, the world was fleshed out enough from the books that they were able to do all the side books. Because I felt like the publication dates for like Kaz and Huma and all that kind of stuff is not too far off.
Plus those were other authors too.
The other authors. But you know, I think they kind of gave them like the blueprint.
Yep.
And or maybe they were friends of them that knew it. I don't know. I don't really know. I know, you know, Wise and Hickman were like the two main ones.
You don't know who all played.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they might have been friends of them or people that were familiar with it. But some of those side books were as good as the main books, I think. Especially like the Huma.
Legend of Huma was good. Kaz Minotaur was great.
Yeah.
I loved all of them.
Yeah. I don't know who wrote there was one book that was like 6 or 7 like short stories. You remember that one? It was really good. And it had one Kinder short story, like one Gully Dwarf short story, and a few other ones. Probably about 4 or 5 sounds about right. But it was really good.
Yeah.
Stories of Dragonlance, something like that. But it was probably my favorite ones. I've always been a big fan of short stories. But
Durwood liked the Tales of Raceland books.
Raceland was always my favorite.
Where he got his eyes and all that kind of stuff. And like, what a man, you have a shitty life. Like every girl you hit on looks like hell.
Crap time. But Raceland and Cameron were always my favorite, like, characters. I thought Tanis was a douche.
Tanis was a milk toast.
He was like he was like the hero. Like,
I always liked Flint
I like the anti-hero.
I liked Flint Fireforge.
Yeah, Flint was great. I like
Gold Moon was good.
I like Tasselhoff.
I mean, you can't help.
He was good. Yeah,
you can't help but love Tasselhoff.
I feel like Tanis. I don't know. He was just. I didn't care about him.
He's just like he was always trying to play the hero.
Yeah,
it's like my God.
I know. But I'm excited to get back and read them all because I haven't read them in years. So probably like over the summertime during our break, I'll probably try to read through, and I'm gonna try to go chronologically the best I can. So that way I'm not reading like only the main companions. You know, I'm gonna try to split it up so I can have a little bit of variation.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna try to just. I don't know, probably get a notepad and just take notes after I read each book so I can go back and talk about it. Because I can remember how they made me feel when I was like 12 when I first read them. And now that I'm, 30 years later, see if they have if I think differently about them.
I remember how I felt when I first picked up The Hobbit at the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yeah.
It was so cool looking.
Yeah.
I didn't get through 2 pages.
It was not an easy book to read.
And then when I read it when I was older, I was like, golly, no wonder I couldn't freaking get through this book the first time. And then I got The Grudge forever and a day because and when I went through The Lord of the Rings of Tom Bombadil. And I still hold a grudge that he wasn't in the movies.
I know. You're still, I remember that's the first thing when those movies came out. You were
because
so
Tom Bombadil could have saved everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was I guess God in The Lord of the Rings was Tom freaking Bombadil.
Well, look, if he'd saved everything, it wouldn't have worked. Same reason why they couldn't have rode those damn eagles the whole way there.
It's the reason the Silmarillion came out because Tom Bombadil couldn't do what he was supposed to.
Silmarillion.
I read that, by the way.
Did you read it?
I did read it.
I couldn't read the Silmarillion.
Read it cover.
It was a little bit dry.
It was, and the Lord.
Well, that was
of
a
the,
long time ago. I haven't tried it
The
recently.
Lord of the Rings is all of like a few paragraphs.
Yeah, no, yeah. Tolkien's mind is pretty impressive. The fact that what he did, it's a shame that he never expanded it, or wasn't able to expand it. I don't really know.
It is and it isn't. Like it's kind of like it stands alone so well.
I know. Yeah. Probably if you overdid it, it might have ruined it. But
you know, it's kind of like the Drist series. Like, like the Sojourn and everything. Like, should have left it with 3.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that they probably should have stopped. I heard that the new season of Wheel of Time is actually getting back on track and pretty good. It's gotten like I've read like book readers who hated. I haven't seen it.
The show.
Yeah. I only watched the first few episodes of the first season, and then I kind of got pissed at it. But apparently, like the book readers have said that the 3rd season is like starting to turn it around.
Right, but you already fucked up the story so bad. That
Exactly.
Like, you know.
So we'll see. Anyways,
how
let's
far
start
have
what
you
I want to
gotten
talk
in
about.
that?
What
in the books?
I'm still the Great Hunt. No, I'll pass the Great Hunt. What's the next one? Dragon Reborn.
Oh.
Yeah. I need to finish it. But the problem is, I don't think I have the next one. So I need to get the next one, then finish this one, so that way. Because I hate it when I finish something, and then I don't have the next one ready.
Yeah, I like to start right after.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as it ends, so I got to start.
Even if it's just to start, just the first few pages.
Like I finished the 2nd book in the trilogy last night of the series I'm reading, and I immediately just went right to the next one and read like the first chapter, then stopped because it just gives me that continuity.
I'm going to see if I can get
waiting on
ChatGPT
stuff.
to write me a 500-page book.
I'd be like,
I'm just going to give it some topics.
Put in your credit card.
Go.
Yeah, right. Give me something Tolkien-esque. Anyways, so 2 things. We went to the drive-in to watch the Minecraft movie.
How was that?
It was funny. The kids liked it.
I haven't seen it, but
I had
they've
fun
seen it.
taking Martin.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
We went to one of the bougie recliners.
No, did you not?
I plan on growing out my beard for Halloween and being
he's gonna be
Steve.
Steve.
There you go. You could be. You got the hair color
Be
for
Steve.
it. But the movie was funny, but that's not. I didn't want to talk about that. But we also saw. So they always do a double feature at the drive-in. It was the other one was the King of Kings, which was because it was Easter. It was the so it's the story of Jesus, right? I saw the preview for it, or I saw the poster for it, and I knew what it was about. It's like a animated, Jesus going up to the resurrection, or crucifixion and resurrection. And I was like, okay, But what I didn't realize is that they framed it like Charles Dickens, I guess, when he was alive, wrote the story of Jesus's crucifixion and resurrection like as a story for his kids. I guess so he could read it to them, and so they were, a little bit more on their level. But he never published it, and so I guess he put that he would allow it to be published after he died. And so, like, I don't know, a few years after he died, 10 years, something like that, they finally published it as Charles Dickens, the King of Kings or whatever. I did not know this. So the movie starts off, and it's like Charles Dickens like reciting it, animated. And, he's got his kids there. And so the story starts as like the kids are being bad. And so they go back to the house and
the power of Christ compels you.
Yeah, exactly. And he's the power of Christ compels you, demon. But no, so he starts telling his youngest son like the story. And it's cool because it kind of goes back and forth between him telling the story and then like, the story actually happening or whatever.
So it was like Princess Bride.
Yeah, exactly like that kind of animated version. But I thought it was going to be, I don't know. There was a movie that came out a few years ago called The Star, which is kind of like a telling of the nativity with like animals, like through the eyes of the animals at the time. It's humorous, it's got some like light moments. This is not that.
Oh,
it is not like it's got a couple of humorous parts like with the Charles Dickens and the kid, but the actual story that was not very humorous. It was pretty serious. I was not what I expected. Had some really big name actors in it too. Oscar Isaacs, who was like in Dune and Star Wars.
Okay.
And Ex Machina. He's like a serious actor.
Yep.
He was Jesus. Some other really big names. I'd look it up and go through it again, but some like really big names were the other like Peter and some of the apostles, and Mark Hamill was King Herod. But had a bunch of, but anyways, it was good. The animation looked good. The story was good. They kind of broke it down. Like there's a couple parts where something would happen and then they would kind of explain it on more of a easier level for like kids to understand, you know, what was happening. When they did the loaves, the bread and the fish, it was kind of cool how they did that. You know, they started off with one little basket and they just passed it around and people got stuff out of it. It just never ended. And then by the end of it, they just had a pile of fish. It was kind of cool how they did some of the stuff. So I give it a pretty good rating as far as like.
So it was good.
Yeah, as far as like, you know, Christian movies go.
Because those are tough to do.
Yeah, sometimes you get some that are so like I don't know, cheesy, I guess. I
think one of my favorite ones was Prince of Egypt, the Disney.
Yeah, that was good. But
with,
that
Val Kilmer,
that Star one was good. If you've never seen it, the Star, we always watch it at Christmas. It's like it's a donkey and a sheep, and the donkey comes across Mary and Joseph as they're leaving to go to Bethlehem, and it follows them, and they kind of cross paths back and forth or whatever. And then by the end of it, you know, they end up at the nativity. So it's a cute little movie, but this King of Kings is not that. It's very serious at some points. Like,
was it graphic at all, or?
No, it wasn't graphic. It wasn't like not Last Temptation of Christ was the other one.
Oh, Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, it wasn't like Passion of the Christ.
Yeah,
it was. But I mean, it was definitely made for kids. But it was like the scene where Jesus is walking on water. You know, there's a big, huge tempest and storm, and the boat's like rocking, and like you see it was like out there, like it's all still around it. It was very like, it's cool. The imagery was cool. The way they did it, the animation was cool, but it was very like, it was not like lighthearted at all.
Right.
But it was good. I don't know. And also on a different note, I also started watching. I haven't finished it yet. It's called The Bondsman on Amazon Prime, and I started watching it because it's got Kevin Bacon in it.
Nice.
So, spoiler alert, the first 5 minutes of the movie, they say it in the description, so it's not a spoiler. Kevin Bacon is a bounty hunter, bondsman, in a small town, and he's killed, like literally within like the first minute of the show. And then he wakes up, and he's got like this huge like gash across his neck, and he's like, you know, can't figure out what's going on, why he's alive. So anyways, he makes it back home, and throughout the first episode, he figures out through some different events that he has died, and he went to hell because of what he's done in life, and was sent back to become a bounty hunter for the devil.
Oh,
and
nice.
So basically, I guess,
so
like supernatural, like demons would get out and not come back.
So Ghost Rider didn't make the cut. He became the bondsman. Got it.
So, but the thing is, the only supernatural thing in the show is just when he sees the demons. So typically I think I've watched about half the episodes now. They possess somebody. Mm-hmm. So it's like one episode's a cheerleader, one episode somebody else, whatever. And then he gets basically a printout, like he gets a fax that says, this is who we need. You know, to go kill him basically. And so but you don't see the devil. You don't see any supernatural things. It's just all him. And it's like half slapstick, half like gory comedy. Yeah. It's a very odd combo. It's almost like Evil Dead, like the Army of Darkness.
It almost sounds like the Ghost Rider movies.
Yeah, what it is. Yeah, kind of. It sounds the same, but the way it looks is almost like Army of Darkness, where like the main character is kind of funny and like gets in weird situations, but
Hail
then like
to the king, baby.
But there's one scene where he's just getting the shit beat out of him, and so finally he pushes the guy off of him and like knocks over this like giant like shelving unit, and it just lands on the guy's head, and just see blood and stuff go everywhere. And you're like, okay, did not expect that like, at all. Like it's very like it goes from like slapstick, like kind of silly, to just bloody horror. I don't know. It's really odd, but it's pretty good. I'd give it. I'm not going to rate it like all the way because I haven't finished it yet. But it's like a 3 out of 5.
Nice.
It's funny. Episodes are like 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long.
Nice.
So anyway, I'll rate The King of Kings.
Okay.
It's probably on video by now. You can see it on Amazon. But it was a good little show. You guys are way too sober. Well, I had to be sober to talk about Jesus' resurrection.
Sorry, Steve.
Throw me a freaking
So I gave it a 4. I liked it.
Nice.
The kids liked it too. I think it was
a
good.
Big throbbing 4.
I know, right? Sorry, Jesus. Sorry about
You
that.
probably like that better than the purple clam.
Yeah.
which is the other part of it.
Yep. But yeah, no, couldn't give him a 5 because that would have been sacrilegious.
Don't. If you
But it was
can't,
good.
don't.
It was good. I don't know. What else have I seen lately? I really haven't seen much. I've watched 400 episodes of ER in the past like month.
I've watched I've watched 400 hours of gardening.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. See, I watch an episode of something when I cook because I'm in the kitchen by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I go to bed, I usually watch an episode of something because Brittany goes to bed early. She's knocked out. So I'll sit in bed and watch an episode of something.
Now you got to figure out like 5 million tomato and cucumber recipes.
I know, that's exactly. I need to look up, like, I can only eat so many tomato sandwiches.
And then,
but I don't have any canning stuff.
You got salsa you can do.
Salsas. That's right.
You got
buddies to can food.
You got spaghetti sauce you can do. You've got there's such a variety.
Yeah, because you need a pressure cooker to can stuff, right?
Some yes, and then some it's just a hot water bath.
Okay, because I've got an Instapot, but I don't think you can.
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if she does. Well, we we should probably go when my mom does it. And I understood.
Because I would. If I have like a bunch of extra, I don't want to waste them. I would like to figure out how to can them.
Yeah.
Or I can just make sauce and just freeze it.
Well, we can go over to my mom's. Well, you can make the sauce and then can it.
Yeah.
And so we can go over to my mom's when she's doing them. So that way we can see how she does it.
Hot water bath works for tomatoes or pickles. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
But it'll pressurize them.
Yeah, that's why I did it. I thought that's why.
Using like a pressure cooker because I'd asked her about it if I needed to get a pressure cooker
So-
for my mom. She's like, no.
So the hot water gets it very hot inside, which releases the gas.
Okay.
And then the lids will, when you cool it, as soon as you cool it, it'll vacuum.
Okay.
And pop right in. And then you just tie it on.
Yeah. Tell you what I need to do. I need to raise a damn cow because
that'd be great
beef
in the
is freaking
backyard.
expensive. I know, right? Just have one. No, I'm gonna kill it. Get beef.
Get some chickens.
I don't know. I hate chickens.
They're great for the fertilizer.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
They're and they eat the crap out of all the stuff that's in the garden when it's done.
Oh, do they?
They'll eat all that stuff up.
Okay.
They're
probably
actually
eat it when it's alive too.
They're actually pretty useful.
Well, screw these chickens. Yeah, they stink.
Oh. Yes, it's that time again where we bring to you the little people, the Friday Night Playhouse. That time each week where though your scurvy is acting up, you'll be damned before you give up on that bumblebee tuna. Pants or no pants, really. While you're making the right choice each week by being here. Whether you are munching down on a pound of truffles or hitting that bottle of fire water, you will always be satisfied here on the Friday Night Playhouse. Now grab your favorite brother or sister and be the lunchroom hero and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. You might even become part of the pipe pack if you can guess this piece. So strike a match, light your bowl, as you're in for one hell of a ride that we do each week for you, the little people. This is mad. We can't drive down to wherever it is.
Who says we're driving?
You don't mean D, no.
Look, who knows when mom and dad will get back? And we've just got to get to school, haven't we? And even underage special people are allowed to use magic if it's an absolute emergency. At least that's what my brothers always say.
Something tells me we're going to regret this. No offense, D, but are you sure you know how to fly this?
No problem. There. See? Now I reckon all we need to do is find the express train and follow it. Simple.
D, I should tell you that most of your average people aren't accustomed to seeing, a flying car.
Right. Uh-oh. The invisibility booster must be faulty. Nope. Any sign of the train?
They're up ahead, I think. Look, right there.
Ah, brilliant. It must be around here someplace.
Hey, do you hear that?
Ah!
And scene. very dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can feel your amazement and satisfaction over the interwebs for this week's Friday Night Playhouse. I could tell just from the flow of conversation that all of you could barely contain yourselves. Let it not be said that I would deny such wonderful moments from you, the little people. Join us again next week, same time, same place, for the Friday Night Playhouse. We'll see you then.
That was amazing.
Amazing. Talk about that.
I felt like we were not rusty at all.
Oh, Sam got that.
Yep. Sam killed it. Good job, Sammer. Oh, I went to Easter service.
Good job.
At the old
Good job,
church.
Sam.
So we go to the new church for, I guess, about a year now.
I don't know if that applause is for you going to a new church or what.
But the preacher, pastor, whatever they call him nowadays, of the church is his name's Samar Mossad. So he is, well, he's born in America. But anyways, his
He's
family,
a flight risk.
His family, his family is Middle Eastern. They were Middle Eastern Christians.
Oh, I couldn't figure that one out.
Whatever they were called.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if they have a name or whatever, but they,
Wait, Jesus wasn't white?
No. He was not a white man with a blonde beard. But no, his in the Easter service, he mentioned that his dad was born in Nazareth.
Really?
Yeah, thought it was kind of cool.
That is interesting.
That's interesting.
I always find it funny that they never refer to Jesus as Jesus of Bethlehem. He's always Jesus of Nazareth.
I think he was, it's like where you were raised.
I mean, I wasn't born in Georgia.
Yeah, but you're Martin of Georgia.
Oh, must be apparently.
Yeah,
Martin of Georgian.
Yeah, like I was born in Atlanta, but I don't say I'm from Atlanta. I only lived there for like 6 months.
No, that makes sense, and it's more probably relatable as in
and also, like
different cities.
I think a lot of those places in the Bible are like, 100 miles apart. They're not like super far away.
They're not super far. I don't even know if they're 100 miles apart. Really,
Yeah.
like the territory is not that big.
No, yeah. I mean, even if you go from like Egypt to Israel, it's not a super long distance.
No, I mean they walked across the Red Sea. I mean it's not, it can't be that bad.
Across the Red Sea.
I mean, I'm just saying, like
it always makes me think of that damn Family Guy episode. You ever seen it when they're walking in the desert?
No.
And it's the Jewish guy on the show that's got the red hair, Mort.
Yes.
And he's like, "Oh my God, it's so far." It sounds like Mortimer, like damn the Crow. Oh, it just kills me.
Oh my God, it's so far. Yeah. I don't know what we're doing here. So, I gotta take a break. Does anybody got anything to drink? Oh boy. Yeah. You know who that makes me think of anytime I do it? It just makes me think of Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
And from I love the mutton and a BMT, a bacon, mutton, and tomato is so good, and the mutton's so light.
Yeah. I think Billy Crystal. I think he's one of the ones that he was so good in the 80s and 90s. And he's like disappeared.
He was so witty and subtle.
Yeah. Like I said, he was great. And he did so many good characters.
Like
he was funny.
City Slickers was my favorite movie.
Yeah, I love City Slickers.
It was like
that's what I was thinking of.
The first time he went up to the cow and he was like, "Hello, hello," and I was like, I went around school saying hello to everybody, and I think I almost went to the principal's office because I would.
they're like, we don't know what autism is, but we think your son has it.
The teacher's like, "All right, would anybody like to ask a question? Martin, put your hand down. Hello." It's like,
Mr. Big Martin, your son is no longer allowed to watch movies.
Has your son ever watched anything? Is this his first time ever watching an actual film?
The first time.
I was so excited. Hello. All for the freaking cow.
I need to go back. I need we were talking. Were we talking? No, me and my wife were talking about.
I'm glad you can confuse us.
I know, right? No, what I need to figure out a way to suggest double features for the drive-in for the summertime.
Suggest?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they'll take suggestions.
Oh,
like
okay.
We don't know what to play. A big movie's not coming out, or they have a lull. Because what we saw, Goonies and Lost Boys.
Yeah,
I think they need. She wants us to.
I mean, you could. She
said Stand By Me and another movie from the 80s. I forgot. But I want to see like Alien 1 and Alien 2 back to back.
I mean, you could see
Aliens.
What about Interview with a Vampire and Queen of the Damned?
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
That's a double feature that you could do. It's two different genres, or not genres, but two different time frames.
2 different styles.
I would probably want to do like The Matrix and Blade.
Oh, that's a good choice. Oh, that's good. So I don't know how they get permission to do it. I guess some of the older movies doesn't really matter.
Let's see. Or I would want to do
I would love to see The Matrix in the big screen again.
Or I'd want to see like Blade and Constantine.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be a good one. Or Constantine and The Exorcist.
I would say like Constantine, like another supernatural movie.
Yeah,
you know they're making a new Constantine.
Really?
Yeah, finally.
With Keanu. Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I thought they had one of the best devils from a movie.
Oh, he was perfect.
Yeah,
he was so good.
Yeah.
What was another? Like, I think they should do Twister and Tremors.
Yes, that's good. That's good. See, all right, I'm gonna keep some of these in mind.
Like weather related.
I know.
You could do Jaws and Finding Nemo.
Actually, that would be a good one because a lot of times they do have a kids movie and then an older movie. So you just do Finding Nemo first, and then do Jaws second.
Yeah, fish are friends, not food.
I'll tell you what, Jaws. You didn't go see Jaws with us, did you? No, that was just us. That is, it's a great movie. I like it a lot. It is not a fast-paced movie.
Yeah, I can see that.
Have you ever seen it all the way through?
Which one?
Jaws.
Yes. Yeah.
I
love that movie.
I haven't seen it.
Huh?
Flashback cinema, like that they do.
Oh, the Labyrinth,
where you can see like a different old movie. The Labyrinth.
The boys seen Labyrinth. So I would do.
Labyrinth is great.
I would do the Labyrinth and the Dark Crystal.
Yes. Or you can do the Dark Crystal and Secret of Nim.
You could.
That'd be
the only reason I say Labyrinth and the Dark Crystal is because they're both done by Jim Henson.
Yeah, they're both Jim Henson movies.
So and both really, really good.
I feel like that place needs to open up during the week. Maybe we could rent it.
I would also want to see like I would want to see Indiana Jones, the first movie, and Alan Quartermain.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah.
So just like kind of like more obscure.
Yeah.
Beastmasters for the titties. And
so what's some good 80s titties movies? You could do Beastmaster and Conan.
I would do Beastmaster and
Keenan Car Wash.
What was the He-Man movie? Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, Masters of the Universe.
Beastmaster and Masters of the Universe.
That'd be a good
because they're both B-movie setups.
That was the Dolph Lundgren one, right?
Yep.
I love that one.
And
I love Beastmaster. Oh, Beastmaster and Kroll would be a good
Kroll
combo.
would be great. Or Kroll and like Kroll and Beastmaster. Those would be really good.
Because those two always, I feel like they play those on TBS all the time.
Yeah, those are very, very well together and similar time frame.
If it wasn't like 10 hours,
Liam Neeson.
If it was like, what you could do? It'd be way too long. You could do 2001 and The Shining back to back. That'd be cool. Both Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, Conan and Red Sonja.
Yeah, there you go.
You just do those back to back because he fits in both of them.
Yep.
What could you do?
I need to figure out.
You know what I would do?
I would do the owner of this place.
I would do Princess Bride and Throw Mama from the Train.
Because they both have the old lady in them.
No, because they both have Billy Crystal.
Oh, I was thinking Goonies.
You could do
the mom from Goonies.
You could do that. You could do Goonies and Throw Mama from the Train.
The mom.
Because she's
that's right.
She's
Billy
in
Crystal's in Billy. Yeah.
Billy Crystal's also in both of them.
That's right. Who was the other person in Throw Mama? Danny
DeVito.
It's Danny DeVito. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, you could do
Mama.
You could do Throw Mama from the Train and Twins.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could do Twins and Junior.
You know, I wasn't. Junior was
Junior?
okay. I would like
Twins, Kindergarten Cop.
I would do Twins and Interspace, or I would do Interspace and Father of the Bride.
Interspace was such a good movie. I think it gets looked over.
Movie.
You know another good movie? I haven't seen. You ever see Enemy Mine?
Yes.
With Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr. Man, that was a good one.
That's a good one. But then I would also
Wedding Crashers and The Hangover. That'd be a good one.
That would be a good one.
Or
and then
like Superbad and
Pineapple Express.
Yes.
Then you could do what's another one that you could do? I was just thinking of one, but I lost it. Baseball. You could do Bull Durham and Major League.
Major League, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
You could do Tin Cup and Bagger Vance.
Yeah. Man, I think we need to be running this place.
This is a useless talent for me.
I know. All right, can we do
I'm only
can we
going
do our
through-
song tonight, or are we gonna get copyright striked?
We'll probably get copyright. Who gives
Sorry,
a
we got
shit?
off topic. I was gonna.
We'll have to switch you over.
I like
Or
winning.
switch
Oh,
it
yeah,
over
sorry.
to the thing and cut
never
the
can.
cut the
I
cut
will.
the music.
Hold on. Give me a damn
Cut
second.
the music. Perfect.
Chrome, right?
Chrome. Whatever the Chrome something.
Chrome Road Chat.
Yeah.
Okay, I hit that one.
All
There we
right.
go.
This is,
Highlander and Legend. That's a good one.
oh, Legend is so. You know what? Probably you could almost do Legend and Labyrinth.
Yeah. Or
Oh no! You know what I would do with
Legend
Legend?
and the Last Unicorn.
I would do Legend and Willow.
Yes. Oh my God, Willow. Or you could do Willow and Heat because they both have Val Kilmer.
Right. Or you could do Willow and Top Gun.
Well, oh, there you go. Or Legend and Top Gun.
Legend and Top Gun. You could do that.
I like it when they have like some connection, but not like,
But
or
like
like
it's just-
same theme.
It's a stretch.
Yeah, but it's a little bit of a stretch.
But like
Oh,
Legend,
Bad News Bears and Sandlot would be a good one.
that would be a really good one.
That would be a good one, yeah. Or
else
Sandlot and Heavyweights.
Or Friday the 13th and Halloween.
Yeah, I know. I
Or
think
Friday the 13th and Jason.
they usually play old horror movies during Halloween, during October.
Yeah.
I have to go catch a couple of them because I could definitely.
Those scare the shit out of the kids. They would be terrified just because it's so stupid looking now.
Yeah, it wouldn't scare them at all. They watched that Five Nights at Freddy's. It's like PG-13, like scaled down horror movie. Kind of made for preteens.
Scare shit out of them.
No. They just watched it. I was like, okay.
They
so
got
they're
a
not
little
scared.
nervous with Lost Boys.
Yeah. They didn't know what to think.
That one kind of messed with them a little bit. Yeah, I could go through this for days.
I
Like
know,
just
right?
little
Different
different
because
movies.
every
I
now
would
and
do.
then they'll throw up on Facebook like we're looking for movie suggestions or.
I could do that all day.
I know, right?
Like,
The funny thing is, I don't know what they have the rights to. Okay,
they're speaking my language on that one.
I know, right?
All right, this one is called Magic, Hunger, and the Chill.
Oh, you already had it made up.
This is a indie rock.
Okay, it's like the Shins. Truffle Dreams.
That's what we should do. We should have people guess how many things from tonight's show is in the song.
Ancient forest, we trespass. Sweaty palms, no sunlight here. Truffles grow and none appear.
All right, chat. You guess what things we have in that.
It's like the final exam of the night where you're paying attention. It does sound like a indie rock song from 2002.
A little bit. Don't understand what that line means. This one's a little all over the map for
It
me.
is. I like it. I like the randomness.
No pants, just the winds that sting.
Through the halls of endless fight, shadows chasing out the light. Hungry hearts, they bang, they wail. Pockets empty, nothing steal. No pants, just the winds that sting.
Sounds like a Google translated song.
Scurvy. Scurvy laughs, our bitter sin. We're wild beasts within broken skins. The fuck does that mean?
Not high enough for this.
What?
All right, what's the
other version?
What's
of
the
it?
other version?
Oh, we gotta get that little
Oh,
Jack
it's a little-
Johnson
yeah.
little riff in.
sounds out in the midnight air, fighting curses everywhere.
This is actually a little better, I think.
Biting rough and cruel. Truffle dreams that break the rules. And no pants, just the winds that sting. Scarred like Harry with fire within.
This one's better.
You like this one better?
I think number 2 is better.
I like the music from the first one.
I think the vocal fits this one better than the vocal fit the other one.
Ancient forest we trespass. Sweaty palms on sunlight here. Truffles grow and none appear.
Well, this really messed with the AI.
I was like, you broke the AI. It's like, we don't know what to do with this song.
No pants, just the winds that sting. That one line just...
Oh, no.
And scurvy laughs our bitter sin.
I don't really know what a truffle dream is either.
I don't know what a wild beast with broken skin
Yeah, broken
is.
skin. I know, it sounds kind of deep, though.
Oh, super deep. It's... Chat, which do you like better, 1 or 2? I like number 2 so far. I like the acoustic.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody agrees with you. I'm out on an island tonight. I've been cast away.
I just, you know.
There you go. Robin Crusoe and Castaway. You don't like Castaway?
I love Castaway.
I love Castaway.
It's one of my favorites of all time. What else there would be?
Castaway and Blue Lagoon.
I could see that one. I could see that one.
Oh, they can't show Blue Lagoon anymore.
You know what? I would like to see Alan Quartermain and the City of Gold and the League of
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yes.
Yeah, with Alan Quartermain in it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a good idea.
That one would go.
Yeah, we
That
said
has a
Alan
good-
Quartermain. That's what I thought of. I was like, oh yeah, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That has a good cast in it too.
I like that movie.
I love that movie. That was a really fun, quick, easy movie.
Or you could do I got one. You could do Cable Guy.
Oh boy.
And Single White Female.
Oh, I was gonna go Cable Guy and Ace Ventura.
Well, I was thinking because they're both like psychological, like
Oh, I see that.
people taking over other people's lives.
Yeah. All right. Here's. All right. Okay. So. All right. Here's a question. What would you pair with Silence of the Lambs?
Oh man.
Saw.
I was thinking maybe like Scream.
Yeah, I was thinking Scream.
Or you
I
could
don't
go.
I don't feel like Scream does that though.
Or there's like because Silence of the Lambs is more like psychological horror.
Activity.
Which one?
Paranormal Activity.
No, because it's not ghosts.
Yeah, it's not paranormal.
No, but
What's a good
great outside watching. I don't know if I want to watch Paranormal Activity.
But like Silence of the Lamb, what could you? That one's to me. That's a tougher one to pair.
Yeah, what's a good like FBI like tracking a killer movie?
Oh, you know
Well,
what?
Manhunter's the same series.
You know what? You could do Along Came a Spider.
7.
7. Yeah, there it is.
That's it. You got it. 7.
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs
Silence
is
of the
7.
Lambs is 7.
Yes.
That would be a good.
Big
That's
hit.
a. I mean,
Big
that
hit.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
That.
be good.
That
Now, I
goes
would
in
like to
quick.
see like Red Dragon and Silence of the Lambs together because they're like the the prequel and the sequel.
What about?
That'd be cool.
What about Mission Impossible 1?
Okay.
What would you pair with that?
He's kind of like. So it's like what? Undercover. Oh, Naked Gun. No, not
Well,
Naked Gun.
you could do a James Bond movie.
Yeah, James
Mission
Bond movie.
Impossible
But I
and
was thinking
James
like, you could do
Bond.
like a silly spy movie.
Oh no, we're gonna look. We're gonna have.
So you want the,
We're gonna have spoof with spoof. Like we're Fight Club. I would probably.
God, Fight Club's a tough one.
I think Fight Club. Ocean 11 is not a bad choice, but
Suppose
like,
got Brad Pitt in it.
Yeah, but like
No, Fight Club and American History X.
Inglorious Bastards.
They both have
American History
they both
X
have Norton. They're both serious. I'd be so depressed after watching that for 5 hours.
see, like I think
Like, holy shit.
I don't know. I would almost go Fight Club and Departed.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Or Fight Club. So who directed Fight Club? David Fincher?
Martin Scorsese, wasn't it?
No.
No,
It was like David Fincher. So Fight Club and Zodiac.
no, I don't think Zodiac
Or
fits.
Fight Club and Seven.
Fight Club.
No, Fight Club is like
see.
a psychological comedy. Fight Club and Being John Malkovich.
That's not people
people
too
that are
far-fetched.
people that are in their heads.
Let's see.
Spoiler alert, so you haven't seen a 20-year-old movie.
Movies like Fight Club.
Like butterfly.
A Butterfly Effect?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of a cool one. I like that movie.
Let's see. There's not a lot of movies like.
No, there's not a
Fight
lot of movies
Club.
like Fight Club.
Like that's.
Who directed Fight Club? Was that right? Was it David Fincher?
Oh, I don't know. I
think it was.
Um.
I'm trying to think of because a lot of his movies kind of have the same theme or same
Well, what
feel.
about Fight Club and Jarhead?
That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
they're both kind of
Isolated.
and you both join the club. Remember, like in
Yeah.
Jarhead, you get branded.
Yeah.
It is there.
There's a lot of his movies have kind of the same feel.
Inception. You could almost do no. Ooh, here you go. Fight Club and Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, Jesus, I really would kill myself after watching that. I've seen Requiem for a Dream exactly one time, that was enough.
Fucked up movie.
Yeah.
With the dragon tattoo.
Oh, Fight Club and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
What about
That'd be a good combo?
What about the movie? Oh, so I've got a perfect match.
Okay.
I'm going to call this the perfect match of the night.
All right, we'll end it there.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas
Yeah.
Ooh, I love
and
that movie.
Blow.
Yes.
Yes.
That would be a good one.
I'm for it. I love
That's a good one.
I mean,
That's good. No, that's good.
I mean, this is an adult night for sure.
Oh
But-
yeah. The
But
kids aren't
Fear and
going.
Loathing in Las
Who
Vegas
wants to see Blow?
and Blow.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean,
That's
those
good.
two probably fit
Yeah.
Oh,
about
they're
as
amazing.
well.
Yeah.
But then you could get into like Casino and Goodfellas.
Oh yeah. Oh, I could. Yeah.
Casino and Goodfellas would be an
I
easy
tell you what, I would
one.
love. They would never do it because it'd
Or
take.
Heat.
I would love to see, Godfather 1 and 2 back to back.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah.
Like some of the sequels I'd want to see. What would you put with Willow? And then we'll stop.
What would I put with Willow?
So Willow's a fantasy medieval adventure.
I don't think I've seen Willow. So I don't know.
Oh my god, you never seen Willow? It's my all-time favorite kids.
I mean,
movie. I
like
loved it.
so before I search, so I just did a search movies like Willow, but
Okay.
before I look at that, I would probably go Willow and the Tales of Baron Munchausen.
Ah, good.
That would be so.
Yeah,
let's
Baron
see.
Munchausen would be a good one.
Here we go. So you could go Willow and you could go Willow
Time
and
Bandits.
and Dragonheart.
Okay, it's not a bad one.
There's also the movie Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
There's also the movie Lady Hawk, which
Oh,
was
I've
a
never
good
seen
one.
Lady Hawk.
Oh, that's a great one. It's got what's his name?
Is it fantasy?
What is his name? Matthew Broderick in it. It's got
Okay.
Matthew Broderick, Michelle Pfeiffer, Rutger
never seen that?
Hauer.
Oh, Rutger Hauer.
Like, I mean, it's a legit. It's back in the day. Like they would turn differently.
Oh, what did you say? You said Inception. You could do Blade Runner with Inception.
You could.
That'd be
You
fun.
could do.
So Willow. I still think you do Willow and Time Bandits.
Baron Munchausen is the best.
No, but I think Baron Munchausen wins.
I love the Baron Munchausen. Like that would be my.
I try to
that
get my
would be
kids to
pick.
watch, and they have no interest in watching Baron
That's
Munchausen.
such a great movie.
I love it.
Here's a hard one.
Okay. Go.
Okay, and like I don't know what would be an exact good pairing with it, but Howard the Duck.
No, easy. You do Guardians of the Galaxy and Howard the Duck. Because they bring in
yes.
Howard the Duck in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Do they?
Yeah, he's in the credit scene.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so pissed
And he's
off.
played by somebody big. They got somebody like fairly popular to do his.
Oh, we're forgetting a really, really good one that you got to do. The boy, which is the boy who
Or
loved this movie.
What's another like cheesy
So-
80s like superhero movie that would go good with Howard the Duck?
Oh, I don't know. but
What's the baby? What's the one where the mom and dad go off to save the kids save the mom and dad in space? Adventures of Babysitting?
Yes.
Yeah,
that was a
Howard the
good
Duck
one.
and Adventures of Babysitting.
What about The Neverending Story?
Oh.
What are you going to pair with that?
Willow would be a good one to pair with that.
It would be good. I almost, like, part of me...
Neverending Story. I feel like that's almost like those Muppet style movies, like Labyrinth, Dark Crystal. We've already said all those. Princess Bride.
I know what I would go with Neverending Story. I would do The Navigator. No, I'm not going to do The Navigator. I would do The Navigator with the Explorers.
Okay.
Navigator and the Explorers. Those two go together. That's just that's the way it would go. I would go Neverending. Here's what I do. You want it? I'm about to blow everybody's mind. You ready?
Yeah.
Neverending Story.
Yep.
Hook.
Yes. Oh, Fast Times and Dazed and Confused. That's a good combo.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's really good.
But Neverending Story.
Yeah.
Book.
Yeah.
Hook. Peter Pan. Book.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's a good one.
So I would probably go that one.
Rufio.
I think probably the hardest one, I think I would just say watch it twice would be in a row would just be Big Trouble in Little China.
That'd be cool.
Gosh.
Big Trouble in Little
Actually,
China. Big Trouble in Little China and Big.
No. Big Trouble Big Trouble in Little China
Yeah.
and Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
That's just what you would do.
That's good.
Because
It's like the 90s Mortal Kombat
yeah.
with Christopher Lambert.
Yeah.
There was gonna be some Indiana Jones movie.
I mean, that's what I would do. I would do Big Trouble in Little China and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Because like I mean, you have Raiden in Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Just
No.
pop the two of them.
Radio Flyer and
Oof, that's dark.
Killing Myself.
Yeah,
Radio
'cause that's so sad.
I feel like if you have a really downer one, you gotta have something like light to bring it up. Radio Flower and the Cider House Rules. Both big bummers.
I have, and I've got I would also want to do Star Wars 1.
Okay.
And Spaceballs.
Yes. That's the combo you need. Like that's
I'm feeling
that's a ready-made combo.
Right.
That's
like
perfect.
Star Wars,
Yes.
Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Done deal.
Yep.
Like, or Howard the Duck and Spaceballs would be good.
That'd be good too. Yeah.
I get the other one, but it's like,
No, you could definitely do some funny.
yeah, those are kind of like,
See, this makes me sad that I don't own a movie theater because I would totally do this. I guess you could just do it on your TV.
this is all I would do.
You don't need to go somewhere
Like,
to do that.
I would do this like forever and a day.
This is our new website. We're just gonna have a website where we have movie pairings to watch double features.
What would you do for Little Monsters?
The Fred Savage movie?
Yeah.
The Wizard.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one. How about I've got
Nothing But Trouble and
that's a good one.
what's a weird 80s? The Burbs.
Yes, that's
Nothing But Trouble
easy.
and The Burbs.
Yeah, that's an
Done.
easy one. And you could even toss in Funny Farm for a third.
Yeah, there you go.
But here's one for you. Batteries Not Included.
Okay.
And Short Circuit.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Old
That's
Johnny
good.
Five.
I don't know either one of those.
Oh, Johnny Five.
Johnny Five is alive, baby.
E.T. and Mac and Me.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
E.T. and the
Yeah.
spoof.
Video to the movie theater.
Yeah.
E.T. and Mac and
yeah,
Me.
no, yeah.
I mean,
E.T.
we
and the
like
spoof.
I could go through these. All like this is like this
Nothing
is
But
all,
Trouble was such a weird movie. I think they were so high making that movie.
They were like
I don't know.
Dan Aykroyd must have been
Yeah, he was probably had so much cocaine in him.
higher than
That's
anybody
such a good
ever.
movie, though. Debbie Moore was in that too, wasn't she?
Yes. I would do Dick Tracy and The Shadow.
Yeah. Yes, The Shadow Knows. That's actually a good one.
But I like both of them.
No, I do. I like both those too.
I'm a fan of absolutely both of those. Oh, here's one. And
Dancing in Grease, yay.
all right.
Yeah, you
all
go.
right. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta have something for the ladies. But we're doing like all nerd movies.
I've got an epic one for anybody that likes the cartoon genre. Roger Rabbit.
Yes.
And what's the cools? Oh God, what is it called?
Cool World.
Cool World.
Yeah.
The one where what's her name? She goes
Yeah,
from a
Kim
cartoon to
Basinger.
yes.
Yeah, Brad
So,
Pitt.
Roger Rabbit and Cool World.
Oh,
What's the
Porky's.
one that you like that's with those kids that get the like computer generated chicks that comes out.
Oh, Weird
Weird
Science. So WKPR said Porky's and Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes.
It's good. So Weird Science and The Breakfast Club. I don't know.
You could go like what was the War Game movie?
War Game?
Was it called War
Games?
Shall
Matthew
we
Broderick?
play a game?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I would do because they were both computers.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's true.
Tron. That's
Mark's like, just play Tron twice.
Just Tron 1 and then the new one that they did. I would just take them both. I could just Tron is that's a little different because that was very out there in the 80s.
Yeah, but there was some like 80s like sci-fi stuff.
Like movies.
You could do Tron and
like
Soylent Green.
Tron. Oh no. You could do Tron and Ready Player One.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. A lot of times they do an older movie and a newer movie, so that would fit.
So,
I've never seen Hollywood Nights.
I haven't seen it either.
So I had to look that one up.
You know, you could do Tron and Terminator.
Yeah. Honestly, if I'm seeing Terminator, I want to see Terminator 1 and 2 back to back. Because those are both so damn good.
Oh, you know what you could do? You could do Tron and Transformers.
Yeah, there you go.
You know.
Wait,
like,
you talking about the movie Transformers or the cartoon movie?
The movie Transformers.
Okay.
Like, you just go full on movie with it. There's not a lot of movies that are like
Optimus
Tron. Like, I mean, you know what? No, what am I talking about? I'm an idiot. Tron and the Matrix.
Yeah.
Because that's it.
They're both sucked in the computer. Yeah.
That is the
simulation.
Matrix.
Yeah.
So it would be Tron and the Matrix. That's
what did you say for the Matrix earlier? You had a good one with the Matrix. I totally forgot what it was now. Somebody write this down. I know, right? Yeah, that's right. Duh. It's recorded for prosperity until we get a copyright strike.
You know, I mean, it was like, you know, I would do Superman, like with Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
And then Batman with Michael Keaton.
Ah, that'd be a good one. Yes.
Just hit some DC.
You're right.
I'm the man. I'm the man. I have a talent that is completely useless.
You know what? You have a talent, and I'm going to reach out to the drive-in theater, and we're going to make this shit happen. Be like, you need to open up 6 days a week.
Here we go. Poltergeist and Paranormal Activity.
Yes, that's a good one.
That would be a fucking little clown doll thing out of the closet, and
I'm so glad we're back.
You got that right.
I wanted somebody I could talk.
Oh yeah, Stripes and the Great Outdoors.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a great one.
Hoosiers and Ace Ventura, because they both have cross dressers.
Yeah.
Yeah, missed out. Oh, there we go.
That's a perfect one.
That's a good one. Okay, we'll have to continue this next time because
I need to go home.
no, I've just unleashed the beast.
There's so
many good options.
Like, what would you do with like the Gremlins?
Oh, Gremlins.
Then what would you do with Brexit?
Oh, we can get to that one in a second. But Gremlins, like, I don't even know what you would do for that. Little Shop of Horrors.
Alien.
Let's say Gremlins and Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Or Gremlins and
Gremlins and Little Shop of Horrors is actually pretty good.
Gremlins and Die Hard.
Yes.
They both happened during Christmas, and it's just utter fucking chaos.
Ancillary Christmas
All right, everybody, we'll see you later.
Sorry
about that. We just went on a long tangent. We'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all. We are not pulling an all-nighter, but I love you. See you later.
Y'all just watch us watch movies that we put together.
That's right.
I need to get like a Google Doc.
Bye, y'all.
Grunge and pop, it's quite a mash. Every show a twist and turn, real life.